Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cloud AI Bytes YouTube channel, where we break down generative AI concepts for two groups who actually build the future: the executives and the architects. Generative AI is the most disruptive force that we are seeing today, but the landscape is noisy. For CXOs, what is the strategic business value? How do we take advantage of this cutting edge technology? For architects, how do we go from beyond the demo and hello world to production ready patterns to design, scale, and integrate this cutting edge technology into their everyday life? This channel is called Cloud AI Bytes because every single video is less than 8 minutes, short, insightful. Hit subscribe and let's get started. In season 1, we're going to explore vibe coding. In episode 1, we're going to learn about AI agents and Gemini CLI. The single biggest bottleneck today most of the businesses face is going from an idea to a functional product. For executives, this gap is filled with hiring experts, training teams, and meetings and sprint cycles. For architects, architecting the systems, writing code, complex integration, and managing infrastructure. Typically, this takes many months. What if we can close this gap from weeks to minutes? Today, we're going to learn about three fundamental concepts: vibe coding, AI agents, and the Gemini CLI. What is vibe coding? This is the latest buzzword. Everybody understands coding. But what is vibe coding? To understand it, we need to look at the old way of writing code. The old way of writing code is precise, granular instructions, which takes a lot of time to build the applications, going from idea to product. The problem before is for executives to go from an idea to production, they need to hire a mixture of experts. It takes many months and the budget. You hire brilliant, expensive experts or train them. But to get an idea built, you need to translate your idea into hundreds of pages of specification documents. And for architects, you need to understand those documents and write low value, undifferentiated code. Things like boilerplate code, server setup, infrastructure setup, authentication, plumbing, CI CD pipeline, instead of designing elegant high-level system that you are hired for and solving the business problems. Let's take an analogy. Think about a master chef who wants to prepare a delicious meal. Previously, you're giving granular instructions. Take 2 carrots into 1 centimeter cubes and dice 2 onions, add 10 grams of salt. You're micromanaging every tiny step to prepare the delicious meal. Vibe coding flips this entire model. You're just stating your intent. You're vibing with a strategic goal. Say, I need a comforting, savory, slightly spicy meal for a cold evening. You're giving an intent, you're giving a goal to this master chef. And this master chef, using expertise of autonomous agents, using their full skill set, can able to prepare a delicious meal for you. That's vibe coding, moving from instructions to intent, and it changes everything. So vibe coding is how we give strategic intent or a goal. But who is listening? This brings us to AI agents. Artificial intelligent agents comes with skill sets and ability to execute the tasks and transform the idea into products. Think about you're building an application. You need to hire data scientists. You need to hire coders. You need to hire design experts. It is costly. It is not easy. Vibe coding is an intent. AI agents, your instant team who brings diverse skill set and put these ideas into actions. There's a one final piece in the puzzle. What connects the ideas and agents? That's Gemini CLI for you. It's an agentic coding platform from Google that helps translate the ideas into fully functional products and helps your architects and coders. So we have this new strategy called vibe coding, and we have this autonomous workforce called AI agents. Gemini CLI brings them together. For executives, obviously you are not going to use the Gemini CLI in your day-to-day life, but you are going to gift this strategic tool to your architects and developers. Right now, there's a massive gap between strategic vision and a production app. It's a slow manual plumbing process and it wastes a lot of people, time, and energy. The Gemini CLI closes that gap. Think about building a skyscraper. The old way is your architects are forging every single beam by hand, and it slows and wastes their talent. Giving them Gemini CLI is giving them keys to a fully autonomous prefabrication factory with wide range of diverse skill sets. Your architects can now use this CLI, the factory's control panel, to state their intent and get the things done. Your architects becomes orchestrators, not bricklayers, and assembling your vision into a beautiful building. So the Gemini CLI is an accelerant and gives your team, empowering them to transform your vision into production apps that with the speed that your business demands. Let's take a look at it with a simple demo. Think about you have an idea, you want to build a dashboard that actually shows real-time insights into your sales and targets. Let's see how Gemini CLI can take this strategic intent and goal, quickly turn into an application. Let's switch back to Gemini CLI and see it in action. Right now, we are in Google Cloud Console in Google Cloud Shell. We're going to quickly switch to editor mode and open the terminal inside the editor. To launch Gemini CLI, we just type Gemini and it's going to open Gemini CLI platform. In this short demo, we're going to take the strategic intent. For example, an executive wants to build a dashboard to see real-time insights into sales KPIs as well as the numbers that is done in a particular quarter. So we're going to give this intent as a goal. I need a real-time executive dashboard for our Q4 sales bridge. It must look sleek, modern, and professional. The UI should have three main components: Q4 revenue, a bar chart, and with the data. Use HTML, CSS, JS, and serve it in a Node.js server and a port 8081 so that I can share a link with the team. We are giving the intent and the goal. And Gemini CLI platform is going to bring various expert of agents, like the one which writes code, the one which designs the front end, the one which writes the logic. And it's going to give us the application. Let's go ahead and execute this particular goal using the Gemini CLI. It's going to prompt for approval. We're going to just say approve, 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 and then let's see what happens. So it gives the plan, and we say allow. And you can see the generative AI model taking the actions. For example, installing the necessary libraries and writing the code and strategizing and building the idea into a production-ready app. You can see it is writing different types of code, which we talked about AI agents with different types of skill set. For example, here you can see it's writing multiple different files like JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, and it brings various kinds of expertise to translate your idea into a beautiful app. Let's go ahead and approve all these changes and see our application in action. So within no time, in a matter of seconds, it was able to write multiple lines of code and execute instructions and generate a sample data, and the application is up and running. Let's go ahead and take a look at our application. As you can see here, within few seconds, we have this real-time dashboard where it talks about revenue and sales by region in a bar chart as well as top 10 active deals. Gemini CLI can able to translate your strategic intent goal into an applications, empowering your teams to accelerate time to market. Thank you for tuning in.